Hello, welcome back. This is Joe from AskJoeAboutMoney.com. And in today's video, we're going to continue our series on financial freedom. Financial freedom, we've all gone through the steps already of defining what it means to us and how we can generate income and how we can manage our expenses. And now we're going to talk about debt, okay? Is debt good for you? Okay, how do we look at that? That could have a negative connotation. I certainly know for my grandfather and his generation, all that he cared about was paying off his home and getting that done. And he didn't care how low interest rates were. It didn't matter. His home needed to be paid off because that's what he believed in. That's what he was taught. And again, he grew up in a different generation. But debt, like anything else that we talk about in the financial world, that could be great. That could be not so great. For example, a common one is like a college debt, right? That's a big one in our country. It's in the news a lot. Really what it comes down to is this, is that in that example of college debt, like if you're gonna send your kids to college, to me, okay, how I handle it, well, my kids aren't in college yet, but how I'm gonna be handling it in my family and how I help people handle that college debt, I look at that as a business, right? If you're going to go ahead and you're going to invest several $100,000 into a college for 4 years, right? What can we expect to get when we come out? Because there are instances where college is an excellent investment. Excellent investment, right? If you get a 4-year degree, and after you get a 4-year degree in college, you've spent $200,000, but now you're able to make $200,000 per year, starting year 1 or year 2 or year 3, that's a pretty good investment, right? If you're gonna invest $200,000 over a 4-year period and then start getting that entire money back in 1 year, and then from there, it's all your, whatever money you make in your career, that's all based on that $200,000. That's great. I think it's a great investment. Or if you're a doctor, maybe you'll spend $500,000 going to college. But if you can make $500,000 per year, that's a good investment. But what if you go to college and you have no clear path? What if you go to college because everyone's going to college? What if you go to college because it's a party school? Great, but is that a good investment? Is that a good investment? And that's when we talk about, would you want to take on college debt? In that example, depends on what you're doing with it. And there's other examples, that's just one I wanted to share with you because I know it's a real common one. But when we talk about debt, it has to do with what are we doing with it, right? If we borrow money from our home equity and we go out and buy vacations and cars, the new wardrobe, is that good? Let me ask you, is that good debt? Is that debt doing anything for us? No, it's not. But if we borrow money from a bank to buy a new business, and the business, we've done a lot of due diligence, and the business is going to produce us money, and that businesses do that every single day, and that's a good strategy, right? Because we're paying some amount of money of interest, but we're going to make a multiple of that in our investment. Yeah, when we talk about that, really think about what that is for. Is it going to be money making? If it is, it may be worth it. If it's not going to be money making, it's probably not worth paying that expense of interest costs. As I'm new at this, don't forget, let me look at my sticky note here. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. We also have webinars. You click on the link and get it for our webinars. They're free and you can ask questions on them. Again, my name's Joe Greco from Ask Joe About Money, and thanks for watching.